Yo, how you doing? How am I doing? I am I don't know. I'm alive. I'm trying to be grateful. Um I haven't streamed for like a month, right? And cuz I had to do a very hard mental reset. And I think the problem with being a lonely narcissist, I guess, is that like for me, I want people to care, but the problem with that is it's just I don't want to put any of the effort into it. And I think that's why I don't have any close friends because I didn't put any effort into the friendship. And that makes me sad. I know I have a lot of caring, loving friends, but because I don't put any effort into the relationship, I guess it makes it seem like I don't care about them, and I'm not blaming anybody for me being lonely. It is me not knowing how to properly deal with my emotions, you know what I mean? I must say almost all artists, right, in some sort of form, they're all narcissists in some way. They all want to be noticed, but then there are the humble artists. I'm trying to be a humble artist, but I'm barely an artist, so I'm just trying to learn how to be humble. I mean, I've only been on Twitch since like 2016, so I don't know. I don't really know like what happened before that. But what I did realize is that there's a lot of kids on these platforms, and not a lot of them want to watch a lonely narcissist. You know what I'm saying? They want to watch fucking Minecraft and Fortnite and Among Us, and I don't play any of the I guess the childish games. You know, I don't want to say it's a childish game, but it's basically a childish game. Among Us is good. I haven't played, like some of my friends want to play, but in my game that I usually play, right here, Apex, but I can't play today because Among Us. Where's Among Us? Among Us is not even on Twitch. What the heck? No one playing Among Us? Oh, there it is. Apex Legends. Yeah, I have like 1,200 hours on Apex. I'm addicted to that game. I usually play it off stream just because whenever I play it on stream, I don't know, something always fucks up. Like my ping is horrible, my stream lags. So I think just whenever I stream now, I think I just might do just chatting. Yeah, 1,200 hours. I mean, since it came out, February 4th, 2019. So, been, 2 years. Let's see. 1,200 divided by, oh no, what's 65 times 2? 730, right? Now, 1,200 divided by 730. Was that it? 730? So it's not that bad. That means I played at least an hour and a half every day. Apex is the only game I think that I have like that many hours in. Every other game is like maybe like 40 hours or something like that. But Apex, there's just something about Apex that is just so fun to me. I've never played Among Us, so I don't know. My friend wants to. My friend really wants me to play Among Us with her. It's, knowing my issues, I'll probably just get mad at everybody, and then nobody wants to play with me anymore. I just want to hold on to whatever friendship I have instead of just throwing everybody under the bus. I got too many issues to be playing Among Us. When I was in the Navy, I went to Japan once, but I was only at the airport, and we had a couple hours. We could have went out, but they didn't let us out of the airport because they were afraid we'd miss our flight. I would love to go to Japan. The thing is, just I think the culture is really great. The food is awesome. I think if I could eat like Japanese food for the rest of my life, I would. Maybe some Korean food too. Yo, is it true that like Japan and Korea, they don't really like each other? Okay. Yep, I understand. It's kind of like in America. The older folks are kind of like, you know, they're still fighting. Everybody like my age and down, we're kind of like, who gives a shit, man? It's just another person, you know? But older generation Koreans really hate Japan. Is it the you know what I read a long time ago? Is that Japan was where Korea sent like their prisoners and stuff? China hates Japan? Yeah, I would figure. Right? Didn't Japan try to take over Korea, but then the Germans were like, "Fuck you. You're not taking Korea." Dude, well, my mom tells me I'm Chinese. I'm pretty sure I'm Vietnamese, but I don't know. I could either be Chinese or Vietnamese. I haven't done a test, but yeah, being Chinese, and I feel like we're the worst of all the Asians. The Chinese, like everyone just hates China. Japan did a lot of crap in World War II. Yeah, like we all know about Pearl Harbor. We all know about Korea. Well, cause Japan, I guess for Asian countries, aren't they like the oldest like country? Man, this is what I love about chat, man. You guys know so much. I'm just an idiot. I'm a lonely narcissist who's a dummy. I mean, I know North Koreans are influenced by the German. I mean, but like that's North Korea. They're kind of like, talk about narcissists. They're the most narcissist people. The thing is because their education system, you know, like they most of the population thinks that North Korea is a huge country. Like in their textbooks, North Korea is the same size as the United States, and oh boy, if they knew the truth. Yeah. Oh man, the 10 haircuts. It's so funny. I mean, I guess if you grew up with it, you know, like, yeah, I feel bad for the children there. Hey man, what can you do? Yeah, women can only get like 5 of the approved haircuts. That's so weird. There's no such, you can't like self-express. I mean, I wonder what it would have been like if Japan actually took over, you know? We'll never know. But, because isn't that what happened? Japan tried to like, well, didn't they try to help South Korea? I'm so bad with history. This is the American education system right here. Stupid. We're stupid. We know nothing about the world because they don't teach us. They teach God bless America. Bleed red, white, and blue. That's it. Fuck everybody else. That's the American education system. And then they tell our American history wrong too. We're just as brainwashed. Yeah, man. Besides all that, I would love to go to Japan. I think Japan. You know what I gotta ask? Since you're Japanese, right? Do Japanese hate Chinese? Or not hate, but I mean, if I were to go to Japan as a Chinese American, would I be like discriminated? You would be fine? Is it because of how good looking I am, or? No, cause I'm young, I guess, and I also have a younger brother, and he wants to go too. Yeah, I think Japan would just be really fun. I'm not full Japanese. It's alright. That's cool. I really don't know what I am, so I mean, all I can say that I know is that I'm American and that I have Chinese and Vietnamese culture. That's what I really like about Japan. I really thought about it. So I've been in the US obviously since I was born, and I don't know much about a lot of other countries, but just like seeing, so being in the military, I also traveled a lot, and Japanese people, you know, you guys are probably like the coolest people on the planet. I mean, the Swiss are pretty nice. Northern Europe is pretty nice. But for Asian countries, I think Japan, you guys are so like, I don't know, at least from an outside perspective, you guys look like you respect each other a lot more better than anywhere else. I think it's because you grew up like from seeing like how your schools work, how most of the times the students are cleaning their own school, feeding each other lunch. There's a really good sense of community in Japan, I think. Everyone is just trying to be nice to each other, you know? Over here in America, it's like, F you, pay me. I don't give a shit about you. What about me? I want to experience that, man. Hopefully one day when the fucking pandemic is over. Yeah, and you guys handled the pandemic very nice. Versus America. Over here, like, I guess from what I saw, like in Japan, you know, everyone's already wearing masks when you're sick already. It's because like you care about everybody else, right? And then when everyone had to wear a mask, it was like, yeah, no problem. Over here it's like, ah, I can't breathe. You don't make me wear a mask. I want to show my face. It's like, calm down, dude. Like, there are people dying here, man. Yeah, I don't like it. Ever since I traveled, like I said, and saw people around the world, and I saw people's opinions of America, I'm like, man, we are no, honestly, even if it started there, they build new hospitals like in days. Oh yeah, I saw that. Like, the thing is, China, because the government basically because the government controls basically everything, even all businesses, like, yeah, they can do that. They can just kind of pull resources from wherever they want to do stuff. Over here, no one wanted to build hospitals because half the population thought the virus was fake because of our president. Oh my god, we are so fucking stupid here, man. For a first world country, America as a whole is fucking dumb. They're so naive. When Trump was like saying, oh, fake news, I mean, it's true. But it's fake news on both sides. The older I get here, the more I learn about America, I'm kind of losing faith, man. I mean, like, and there's people saying like, oh, America, you could, you know, you have a lot of freedoms, you could do whatever you want. But I don't know about any other country either, you know. So some countries are probably doing a lot more worse than us. And I know Venezuela's f***ed up. I mean, I don't know how Egypt's doing. I know Saudi Arabia and the UAE are doing quite well for themselves. But yeah, Japan and South Korea, I want to go back. I think my favorite place I ever visited was probably maybe Dubai. I think Dubai was really fun. Oh, Riot, you still here? I actually have a pretty good question about Japan. What does Japan think about recreational drugs? Ooh. You guys have Amazon and in Japan? Is that a weird question? So American. Y'all got Amazon? I want to check out the website. Let me see. Huh. Oh, well, it looks exactly the same. I don't know why I expected any different. What does Japan think about recreational drugs? Depends on what? Like, depends on the drug, I guess? As in, like, people just do it for fun? Good to know. Well, is it illegal, though? Like, what is legal? I'm not trying to go there and go to jail in Japan, you know? I mean, I think it'd be cool. That'd be a cool story. Okay. I was just making sure, man, you know, because in here, in the US, alcohol is big. Yeah, I used to drink a lot. I used to have a pretty bad drink. But what do you mean that alcohol is big? I mean, I think alcohol's big everywhere. I mean, ooh, but I do like Japanese beer. I think Japanese beer is better than American beer. Well, at least what Japanese beer we have here. We have like Sapporo, Asahi, I think Asahi and Sapporo. Man, Japan got some good beer. Oh, and Korea, yes. When I was in South Korea, during my exercise, I think it was in 2013. We went out to drink, and we went out to drink with some South Korean soldiers. God damn, did they drink a lot. Like, a lot. I thought Americans drink a lot, but holy shit. I think at least in Japan, they do drink a lot of beer. I think just because the beer is better quality than here in America, that it's like not as bad. Well, because like American beer, I guess like they're more crafty here. Japan is just simple. You know, I don't drink any alcohol, can't tell what's better. It's okay. It's fine that you don't drink. I mean, I haven't drank in a very long time. I think just cause for me, like, I get into a bad state of mind when I drink. Like, I'm a happier person cause I'm uninhibited, but I just choose not to drink anymore. I got some bad memories with drinking. What are you studying? Economics. Oh, jeez, you're a smarty pants. This is just a study of money. A branch of knowledge concerned with the production, consumption, and transfer of wealth. Okay. So you trying to work at a bank? Well, law students are smart. I mean, I live in Boston where we have Harvard. It's so funny. There's this show that made fun of Boston, how we have the smartest schools in the world, but we have the dumbest people. You're very smart in your field. You know what? I'm smart in the streets. This is stupid. I don't know. I'm just a loser. What do I know? I joined the military because I didn't want to go to school. You feel me? I used to be really good at math, and then I got a girlfriend in high school that changed everything. I think that's why I like Twitch. You know, we're all just here trying to be part of something, you know? I think most of us who are on Twitch have a hard time, like in regular society, I guess. We turn to Twitch, where we're all idiots, but we're all are smart. We're all lonely, but we all have each other. I miss streaming. I haven't streamed on Twitch for, I don't know, I think if you look at my videos, the last video I made was probably a month ago. Yeah, everyone is so nerdy. They all love games. Even if you're in just, well, not everyone in just chat. Like, we all have some inkling towards nerdship, you know? We're all nerds in some way. We're all just trying to be part of The thing is, man, I do have an extroverted personality, but then I also have this. How can I explain it? Like on the exterior, I'm a extrovert, right? I love talking to people. I love interacting with people. I love being social. But then there's also the little introvert inside me. Is like, nah, man, you don't belong with these people. You're a loser. Just get out. Just go home. Be by yourself. Be lonely. Those are the battles you have with yourself. We're all just trying to figure it out, man. We're all just trying to figure it out. I've been watching some random videos about Japan and how like your population is declining. Everyone is like there are a lot of people literally working to death. Every country has their own problems. Kind of sad for you guys in Japan. And I think because like everyone is so busy, like they kind of forget. It's the same here. Like when you're so busy and you forget that like there are other people, you know. I think as humans, we are meant to be social. When you lose that social aspect, that's when things kind of like go in a weird way. You know what I just realized too? Your English is very good. That's the one thing about America. Like I said again, we don't learn any other language because we're so self-centered here. Like every other country, almost every other country learns English, right? English is kind of like the global language. And Americans are so selfish. They're like, nah, we're not going to learn any other language because we already know the best language. Like I tried to learn French. I tried to learn Spanish. I don't even speak Chinese or Vietnamese. I'm only proficient in English. So hats off to you for knowing more than one language. Yeah, you can in high school, but in high school you are already 14 years old at that point, right? Trying to learn another language at that late in your life is kind of hard because you already have like you're already trying to learn all this other stuff, and it's not like a priority in high school here. Like you can choose to learn high school, and if you want to, you can continue it, right? But a lot of people don't because they don't care to learn another language. It's not a requirement. I kind of wish it was a requirement to learn another language here, but I guess because America was so diverse, is that it's just everyone learn English because there's so many different languages here. There's so many different cultures here. It's like I get it. It makes sense that everyone just learns English. Do you really think so? Because so when I was living in LA, I made a lot of international friends. I mean, they all spoke English pretty good. I don't know, a lot of them was telling me that English is pretty hard. I think any language with the Latin root, pretty easy in that sense. Like if you can learn, like some words translate well between Spanish and French, right? That's about it. Maybe Italian is pretty close to Latin. I kind of wish that I continue learning Chinese. I'm trying to learn another language at my age is kind of like my brain is just too lazy to remember anything. Maybe. Well, Mandarin will, but I spoke Cantonese, not Mandarin. Yeah, I can see that. Chinese becoming, but English for now is definitely like the language. I would love to try American food in Japan and in other countries. I mean, I don't know what's inherently American. Maybe like burgers and American barbecue. I don't know. I just feel like Japan has better food. Like when I was at the airport, I tried it's funny. I tried Japanese McDonald's, and your McDonald's tastes better than our McDonald's. Our McDonald's is nasty. But I want to try your steak, some wagyu. Oh man, and your pork katsus. There's one restaurant or sandwich place in LA that was so good. They had the best pork katsu I've ever had. God dang, that shit was so good. And being in Boston, like we're on the coast and we have like lobster and clams here. Like we're known for our seafood too. So dude, seafood's the best, man. If I could just eat just seafood, I would. Maybe some red meats and some chicken, but give me the sushi. Give me the sushi. I hate seafood markets. Why do you hate seafood markets?